Folks, hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I am your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR. I'm going to say this flat out before I even start. This is probably bonus content for today. If you like what I do, trying to keep on top of the news in the gaming industry, especially in the OSR corner of the universe, please subscribe. It's the best thing you can do. We're trying to hit 1,500 subscribers before the summer is out, and I've got some giveaways planned if we get there. So please think about it. Now, this update hit my mailbox about 40 minutes ago from OneBookshelf, but another publisher, and technically I'm a publisher, sent me the link to the publisher conduct guidelines that were updated today. And what is relevant? Well, not going to go through all the please don't spam and links and stuff. It's the piece at the very bottom. I find, actually the two pieces at the very bottom. One, social media behavior. We know we are not perfect. When we make mistakes, we hope our publisher clients will bring it to our attention first. Publishers who make derogatory or defamatory statements on social media about OneBookshelf or our staff may be subject to modification or termination of their publisher account. Okay, fair enough. Don't badmouth the hand that feeds you. I understand it. I at some point I'll probably get modified because I have a free mouth, but not for reasons like others. So, hostile marketing. I believe this is brand new. And the person that sent me this actually highlighted this part. Now, if you don't know what's going on recently, our very own Venger from the OSR had a product that he submitted to OneBookshelf, DTRPG. I don't know what the product was extremely about, although it had rainbows, and knowing V, it was probably a subject matter that was relevant in the overall discussion of social issues within society, but likely not appropriate to put into gaming material. My humble opinion. So, almost immediately after it went up, it got pulled by drive-thru for review for being inappropriate, offensive, whatever. V made a number of videos. Now you might not know this because if you follow, like if you're getting stuff through the Taverns community, I saw where these videos were going, and no harm, no foul to V. I was not going to put up videos and other blog posts that were linking to this because it's not drama that I was looking to have. Seriously. Because, and I've said this before, I'll say this again. Venger Santanis, V, does some really good work. And he does some work that is just there to draw attention. I would assume that this latest work was just there to draw attention because he's making the most of it. And it's certainly getting out there as, you guessed it, hostile marketing. This is an update. Our policy regarding potentially offensive content, see product standards guidelines, we're not going to see that now, no need, reported by customers is to deactivate such titles while they are being reviewed. Fair enough. Now that can be played. If you don't like a publisher, you can screw with somebody like that. You certainly can. Publishers who deliberately court controversy, my opinion, V often does deliberately court controversy. I don't know for sure. Okay? That's me making an observation. So if OneBookshelf quotes me, sorry guys, you can go F yourself. I'm giving an opinion here. I'm not using necessarily a whole series of evidence to present my opinion. Publishers would deliberately court controversy by making public declarations or accusations of censorship. Now, that's always a touchy word, right? Always a touchy word. Resulting from this process, in order to draw attention to their products, will be considered to use hostile marketing. I think I should have put that in parentheses, but that's just me. Publishers who direct or support public accusations of impropriety or censorship toward OneBookshelf when their controversial titles are rejected or removed from our marketplace will also be considered to use hostile marketing. Okay. This behavior will not be tolerated. We have adopted a strict one warning, one strike policy for those who engage in hostile marketing. The first incident will prompt a warning, and after a second incident, their accounts will be removed from our site permanently and immediately. Now, I know a lot of you say that you don't like OneBookshelf. They're a monopoly in our industry. They certainly are. They certainly are. But if you want to be a publisher of any size, it's hard to do it without having OneBookshelf as your marketplace. So, something to keep in mind, something to think about when it comes to the material that you are going to sell through drive-thru. If you are courting controversy for the sake of courting controversy, maybe this is a product that should not be sold through OneBookshelf drive-thru, right? Think about it. Because if you lose access to that marketplace, there is no viable alternative. That's just the reality. Think long, think hard. A lot of us are self-publishers. Some of us much more successful than others. But if you lose access to drive-thru, you lose access to the vast majority of the market out there. All right, folks. Other than that, we are still in the midst of the world of COVID. What does that mean? It means I'm going to ask that you use your common sense. You know your risk factors. You know where you live. You know what's going on in your community. I am not going to hold your hand. I am not going to wipe the snots off your nose. I am not your parent. I am not your father, Luke. Star Wars reference for those who can get it. And aside from that, there should be another video coming out today. Whether it is more of a phone call or a product review, I'm not quite sure yet. We'll see how today lands, but I wanted to get this one up because it is relevant, it is timely, and it can mean money. Be safe, be well, God bless, roll those dice, roll them well, and I will be back again probably later today. Thank you much, folks.